Hi, I'm Craig with Datavideo. I'm here at NAB 2026, and we're here on the last day of the show. And we're seeing in one of our podcasts of two podcasts that we had here at the show. And what we'd like to do is just kind of show you a little bit about what we learned from customers and what we shared with them from Datavideo's point of view. And one of them, of course, is podcasts and how to automate a podcast. And we have Miguel here, and he basically did a lot of the operations here and talked to customers. And maybe you can share with us a little bit about what you learned at NAB this year.
Sure. Yeah, we had a lot of podcasters. We're here in the Content Creator Lab. We have another podcast in the Datavideo booth where we had a green screen set up. So we actually show off different backgrounds and a whole nother way that do podcasts that takes advantage of Datavideo's broadcast background and our equipment. But a lot of people just like the idea that everything's automated. So this is all switching itself. And they can just concentrate on their content and concentrate on the conversation rather than all the technical stuff.
Okay, so you had like customers would come in here and actually do a podcast, and then you would record it and hand them an SD card. Is that right?
Yeah, precisely. So I would just ask if you're in the podcast, you want to record something right now, and people really love that because they come to the Content Creator Lab because they're content creators. A lot of people are one-person shops doing it all themselves or producing it all themselves. And so a lot of them are in front of the camera, and they like the idea that they can just come here and not worry about the technicals. And we had some pretty big podcasters and names. One other story was that YouTube is now the #1 destination for podcast consumption, both video and audio. So wow. Video is where you need to be.
Exactly. So that's great. We have a great solution for podcasts, automated podcasts, and that's simplifies the whole workflow. We also had, we were working with some camera manufacturers with our pan tilt head, and Rob's had to spend a lot of time working with customers with that solution. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Rob?
Sure. Yeah, we have a couple partnerships with cinematic type cameras. The two camera solutions we were showing with our PTR-15 head, which is a 12G SDI workflow, was we showed the RED Komodo with a Nikon servo lens. And what's cool about the PTR-15 is it's got all the connectivity, all the control, all in one head. So power, video, and control all with one head. And so content producers that wanted that cinematic look could then turn that camera into a PTZ and have this really, really nice quality solution look in their productions.
Great, and we're all about live video, and now we're taking cinema cameras and making them into live productions as well. So there you have it. We're glad to wrap this show up at NAB 2026 in Las Vegas, and thanks for watching.